afternoon, y'all, or good evening, depending on where you're at. I'd like to welcome y'all to Quasi's Kitchen. And tonight, what's on the menu is fried chicken and a bacon and ranch pasta. Now, everybody should know how to make fried chicken. I know some people don't, but hopefully everybody should know the basics of making fried chicken. What's going to make my fried chicken a little bit different is the way that I season it and I marinate it. You know what I'm saying? A little bit different than everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Got to get a little bit creative with it. But anyways, sit back, relax, get your notebooks, notepads, whatever it takes for you to take notes for this recipe, and rock with me and vibe with me, baby, because we're going to get it popping. Get at. Alright, so first of all, what we want to do, we want to make sure you got the chicken pieces cut up. Today I'm using thighs and leg quarters. Well, leg quarters I cut up into thighs and legs. Alright, and we're going to add a little bit of slap your mammy. I don't recommend that. I don't go around slapping mama, but use a little seasoning. Slap your mammy. Put a little bit on there. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it would help if I open up the hole a little bit, wouldn't it? Get a nice little coating on there like that. Bada boom, bada bing. Then we're going to go with, bam, a little bit of garlic salt. You can season this how you want to. You can use regular salt, sea salt, however you want to. You might think I'm being a little bit liberal with the seasoning, but it's for a reason, because when we dip it in batter, a little bit of seasoning is going to run off. It's not going to stay, so we want to get as much as possible without over seasoning it to where when it do run off in the batter in the mix, it'll still keep that flavor. Next, I'm going with some onion salt. So there's garlic salt, onion salt, a little bit of slap your mama. Just going to kind of mix it up a little bit. The salt seasoning on there into it real good. Yeah, just like that. You know what I'm saying? Now, what we're going to do next is we're going to wash our hands. That's what we're going to do next. Alright, so after we wash our hands, after we wash our hands, I like to take a knife, and I do this with breasts, and I do this with thighs, and I do this with legs, and I like to take my knife, and I'm going to so y'all can see, and just poke some holes in the meat. Because we want what we're about to do next, we want that to kind of sink into the meat. Now, you don't want to keep stabbing it like you're trying to re-kill it again. It's already dead. But hit down in the muscle parts of it. Just a little bit like that. Make sure you puncture the skin. You're like, he murdering that chicken. No, the chicken was already murdered. Alright, so after you've done that, the next step is we're going to take a little bit of Italian dressing. Alright, maybe I should cover out the name. Y'all already seen it, too late. I'm just going to pour some of that over the chicken. Yep, just like that. Well, let me show you. Just like that over the chicken. Alright. I usually eyeball things, so I suggest you guys, when you get more practice, you go eyeball it yourself. And we're just going to kind of massage it into the chicken. All the way around, both sides. Massage the dressing into the chicken. Just like that. Kind of get that seasoning on there. Into the skin on both sides. Under the skin. You want to get under the chicken skin a little bit. Season it up just like that. Alright. Then you go wash your hands again. Alright. So after you massage your Italian seasoning in with the other seasoning you got on the chicken, you just kind of want to set it to the side for a second. And you want to take about 3/8 of a cup of Italian seasoning. 3/8 of a cup of nature seasoning. About 1.5 cups of flour. And get this open. A teaspoon of regular salt. Well, I'll take that back. About 1/2 teaspoon. You want to add that to your flour. 1/2 teaspoon of salt to your flour. Dump the rest. Because it's not going back in there. Then you want to take your nature seasoning and your Italian seasoning, which I've already put into the, bam, like that there. Just want to mix it up a little bit. Get that seasoning in there. This is what you're going to coat your chicken with right here. Alright. Just like this. And just like that. You're going to throw it over your chicken. Sprinkle it in there. Just like that. Just like that. Shake it up a little bit. Just shake it a little bit. Flip the chicken over. Kind of want to dust it. Hit him again. Bada boom, bada bing. Shake him in there, shake him in there. Get that nice coating on there just like that. Flip him again. Flip him again, flip him again. You want to get it until you feel like it's evenly coated over the chicken. Shake him in there. Shake it up, baby, now. Shake it up, baby. Twist and shout. Twist and shout. Come on, come on, come on, mama. Or whatever he say. I don't know what the hell he's saying. I know he say, work it on out. Work it on out. Alright. So you want to kind of get your chicken coated like this. Bam. Bada bing. Just like that. Alright. And what we're going to do now is set that to the side. Boom. While our grease gets hot. You want to run your grease at about medium to about 375 before you drop your chicken in. Alright? So get your grease hot. While that's sitting there marinating, get your grease hot. Make sure your grease is hot and ready to be dropped. Oh yeah, go wash your hands again. Alrighty. Now, while we got our grease heating up, as you can see, I went old school with the old school cast iron skillet. You know what I mean? So while the grease is heating up in that, we're going to go with about 8 cups of water for our pasta. We want to bring that to a boil before we put in our mini shell pastas. And in this pan is where we're going to cook the bacon. Yeah, that. Now I'm kind of going to mix up the bacon with a little bit of bacon bits, which I've already mixed up with the with the Italian season. I mean with the ranch seasoning. Let me show you this right here. Ranch seasoning, what we're going to use. And I've took the liberty of putting some in here already. Right? Ranch seasoning and bacon bits. But we're going to add a couple slices of more fresh bacon that we're going to chop up. Sometimes you can fold it. Sometimes you can lay it flat. Just depends. I'm going to lay them flat tonight. And since I already got the bacon bits in there and the way I'm going to chop this up, I'm going to dice this up into real small pieces. So, I'm going to go with 3 strips of thick cut bacon. Should be enough. And we're going to get that frying up. Put that on, turn that on just like that. We're going to get that frying up there just like that there. You know what I'm saying? Like that there. Get that frying up. While our oil is heating up. And to test my oil, what I do is I take a little bit of the flour. And I just drop them in there. Watch it sizzle. He hot, but he ain't hot enough yet. You know what I mean? So while that's going, while the bacon's cooking, we're going to get this ranch seasoning put together, and I'll show you how we're going to do that in just a second. Alrighty. So now that we've got our bacon, now that we've got it, you see this is real. This is not nothing fake, no high value production. I'm giving you real live cooking from the kitchen. So I stutter from time to time, you know what I'm saying, trying to get this out. It's real live cooking. You ain't quiet this kitchen, we're going to get it cracking. So now that we got our bacon cooking, it's time to drop the chicken. Alright. And we're going to go with, oh yeah, I like the way that's sizzling off the bat. We'll go with the 5 pieces first, then a little bit. Oh yeah, I like the way that's crackling already. And I'm just going to reduce the heat a little bit down to 5, which is the medium. Because we don't want to overcook it too quick. Now while that's going on, I'm about to take these cherry tomatoes here. Yeah, that. And I'm going to slide over here behind you guys real quick. And I'm going to grab me another bowl. Some paper bowl. And I'm going to dice up these cherry tomatoes real quick because we're going to add that to our pasta. Oh yeah, we're also making Italian herbal bread. We're not making it. We're going to heat that up with. So you just want to take your cherry tomatoes, dice them up. The homie told me earlier he's going to show me how to do some knife work. He don't want no fun with this knife work. I know what I'm doing with this knife work, homie. This is what I do. Now, like I said before, the way I'm holding the knife is really not the proper way to hold the knife. Let me get up close and show you how to properly hold the knife. You're going to take the knife, place your hand here, make sure your thumb is here, and you wrap these 3 fingers around right here. And you want to use that as a guide. That is the proper way to hold the knife, but for me, I'm so used to it. I've been doing it for like damn near 20 years. I hold it from the top and I guide it that way. Whatever way is comfortable for you is how you should hold that knife, as long as you're doing it properly and safely. Alright, so, back to dicing up these tomatoes. Oh yeah, I hear that bacon sizzling. I smell that bacon sizzling, baby. Yeah, buddy. I smell that chicken doing its thing. I see that water over there boiling. Oh yeah. This is going to be great. You want to preheat your oven to 300 for your bread. Throw that in there. I don't have a bread maker, so I'm not going to front and lie and say I made the bread from scratch. No. I got some bread from the store, some Italian herb bread from the store, which I thought would go good with this meal. Alright. Spinning. Nice. Bam, 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 bam. And just like that, player. Just like that. I can smell that Italian seasoning already on the chicken. Man, I promise you, it's going to be delicious. Delicious. Yes, sir. Bam. Bam. So what I did, I took about 6 cherry tomatoes, and I'm chopping these up and dicing them up to go into the pasta, as I said before. You can add cucumber, you can add ham, you can add chicken, but since we're already frying chicken, there was no need to add another meat, is what I felt like saying, or felt like doing. Anyways, I'm down on my last cherry tomato, tomato, however you want to say it. Dice them up. Have fun in the kitchen while you're doing it. Clown a little bit, man. You know what I'm saying? Bada boom, bada bing. That's how you want to dice it. We're just going to set that to the side real quick. Alright? And we're going to get ready to drop this pasta and flip this bacon in just a second. Alright. Now time for the bacon flip. Alright, so. I like the way that, I like to get my fat a little caramelized and crunchy. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Bam, just like that. Just like that, just like that. Oh, so what's that tomato off of there? Alright, now for the pasta. What you want to add to the pasta, I should have left it out, but I didn't, is, where I put it? Where, oh, over here. Over here. Over here is where you put it, senor. You want to take about a teaspoon of butter, drop them in there, and about a can full of olive oil. Bada boom. Put them in there like that. That's supposed to help. What they say is supposed to help. It does. I'm just playing. You want to keep your pasta from sticking when it starts to boil and do its thing. Alright. You also want to add, it's optional. You can add salt. You know what I'm saying? Regular table salt. Or you can add sea salt. Or you can add, you know what I mean? Whatever. But we're not going to do that today because we got enough seasoning on the chicken already. Now the water's come to a boil. We're going to add our pasta. Our mini shell pasta. Yeah, just like that. Where's my spoon at? We're going to go with the wooden flathead spoon. Kind of stir it up, mix it up. You want to gently bring it to a boil. They say about 12 minutes, but to the noodles or to your consistency. Some people like their noodles al dente, which is a little bit more harder. Some people like them a little bit softer. Alright. Yeah. I like this. Flip that with my finger because I got them type of hands. I got them type of hands, baby. Bam. Bam. Gonna turn that off because our bacon is done and ready to be chopped. We're gonna throw them on the board. Boom. Let that sit for a second and let it do its thing. Turn the burner off. Remove the skillet. Whatever you do with your grease is what you do with your grease. Me, I like bacon grease sometimes. So I use a little bacon grease. Put it in there, just like that. That's that old school shit. I mean, since we going with the skillet, the old school skillet, we might as well do some old school techniques. You dig what I'm saying? I know you do. Alrighty, alrighty. Get the chicken flip. Now what I like to do, I don't recommend this to any and everybody. If you're new at doing this, I like to take a piece of the crust real quick. Just to, man, magnificent. Now the chicken done shrunk down a little bit because of the heat. Now we can add our drumstick pieces. Alright. I like to add one going one way. Just like that. Flipping, flipping, flipping. And the other one going the other way. Bam, just like that. Alright. So while that's doing this thing, we're going to go over here and we're going to stir up our pasta. Yeah, buddy. Like I say, you want to gently bring it to a boil for about 12 minutes. Now to this you can add peas, carrots, this, that, and the third. What we're gonna add is we're gonna add a little bit of peas and a little bit of carrots, a little bit of mixed vegetables, just a little bit, maybe about 1/8 of a cup to the pasta. All right. So instead of doing about 1/2 a cup, I figured I'd do a cup of mixed veggies. You know, you get your carrots, your orange, and your green beans and your peas in there. We're just gonna add it to the pasta. Let that cook with a little bit over a medium heat. Let it do its thing. Yeah, that. Yeah, that. Throw this to the side. Whip this up a little bit. Stir him up a little bit. Reduce the heat a little bit more. I'm going to let that cook like that. While that's doing its thing, we're going to take our bacon. We're just going to chop our bacon up. Like I said, you can either chop it up or crumble it up with your hand, whatever works for you. I like to chop it up with the knife. Doing the hand thing is just so old school, so primitive. You know what I mean? You want to look half-ass professional, a little bit. Just a little bit, just a smidgen. But if you don't want to look professional at all, you take it and you break it up with your hands, like you used to do when you was a kid. You know what I mean? So we're going to set that to the side. Get our bacon chopped up, just like that. Bada boom, bada bing, bada boom, bada boom, bada boom, bada bing, bada boom, bada bing, bada boom, bada boom, bada boom, bada boom, bada boom, bada boom, bada bing. Make sure you don't chop your fingers off, because you're gonna need those. Not only for cooking, but for eating. All right, so we got our bacon pretty much diced up how we want it. And like I said, the amount of bacon you add is totally up to you. You know what I mean? It's totally up to you. Me, I went with 3 slices of thick cut for this particular menu. For this particular meal. And I'm gonna show y'all what it looks like. Just like that. Want to set that to the side for a second. Stir up our noodles one more again. Make sure they do what they're supposed to do. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Just how I like my noodles. Clear. I like mine clear. I like mine al dente. When they clear, to me they're cooked. Yeah. The veggies, make sure they Perfect. Now the reason why I added the veggies, the mixed veggies last is because, first of all, it was frozen. Alright. It was a last minute addition. Alright. But also, I wanted to turn the pasta off, make sure the pasta was done before I add the veggies. That way, the heat from the water wouldn't overcook or overboil the veggies. It'll get them to the right temperature that you need, where it has that same crisp to it when you're biting into the pasta and the veggies. Alright, so now what we're going to do is turn this off, like that. And we're going to flip the chicken one more again. The drumstick, get it popping. Bam. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Oh my God. Oh my God. Turn that heat up a little bit more. The drumsticks take a little bit longer. But yeah. Now to check your chicken, you want to poke it and see if any clear liquids or fluid come out of it. Almost. Still a little bit pink. This is if you don't have a temp stick. Yeah, still a little bit pink. Still got a little more to go. With a temp stick, you want to cook your chicken, the internal temperature, to be 165. Alright, as you can see, that chicken looking golden brown right there, you know what I'm saying? That's the color you want on your chicken. So while your chicken's doing this thing, this is the time to strain your pasta, and we're going to start making this bacon ranch pasta mix. So give me a second while I slide over here to the sink. After you drain your pasta, you want to bang it with a little bit of cold water. A little bit. Kind of rinse them a little bit more. Then you want to bring them back to the pot. Just like that. See that look you got there? Let that sit for a hot second because we got to get this bread cracking, baby. So I'm about to go old school with this bread, man. About to go real old school with it. Damn, excuse me. We're gonna set him right on the rack. Just like that. Let him do his thing. Alright. Now back to the pasta. Like I said, we got a little bit of bacon bits in here with our Italian seasoning already. And well, yeah, our ranch seasoning. Just wanna throw that in there like that. Mix that up real quick in there, get that seasoning on it. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, buddy. Yeah. Just like that. Weeping, weeping, weeping. Some of y'all know how they weeping. Don't act brand new to this. This a hood show. Don't act brand new. Gonna weep and get that seasoning in there just right. Alright. Then we're gonna take our bacon. Slide him in there. Weeping. Weeping. Some can, you can throw it all in there at one time and get it all how you want to do each ingredient and each additional ingredient at its own time. I didn't even say that right. I apologize. I'm just so excited about this right here. Then we want to add our tomatoes. Bam. Weeping. Weeping. Now for some of y'all, that right there, let me show y'all this right here. Sweet Jesus. Let me show y'all this right here. Now for some of y'all, that might be enough. You might be cool with that. But we said we're going to do bacon ranch, right? So now we're going to take ranch. Maybe I should hide the title. But ranch. And we're going to go with about a half a cup. Throw a half a cup in there. Bam. Normally the regular recipe calls for mayonnaise, but y'all know how I feel about mayonnaise. Not a big mayonnaise fan. I don't rock with the mayonnaise. Only on certain occasions. Ranch is a good substitute. And bam. And if you want to be a little bit more different, you can use Caesar, creamy Caesar dressing. You know what I mean? Okay. Now this pasta right here can be served either warm or cold. It's dependent on you. But now, this is what our pasta looks like. Yeah, creamy. That's what I'm talking about, baby, right there. All right, all right, all right. Now we're getting down to the nitty gritty. Now that your chicken is done, I'm gonna strain it. I'm gonna show y'all what this looks like. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my God. Yes, sir. Put it over there, let that strain a little bit. Want some of that grease off of him? Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Yes, sirree, babo. Yeah. This one kind of split open on me. I know how them chicken legs do from time to time. They split open on you. But at least we know it's done internally. All right. So, let that drain for a little bit. We're going to pull this bread out. Oh, yeah, that's nice and warm. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's take a little bread knife here. Oh, yeah, I like this. Oh, yeah, I like that crunch. That crunch right off the top. That crunch right off the top, just like that. Where it's crunchy on the outside. Don't worry about looks, because it's going to all get eaten pretty soon. It's crunchy on the outside and soft in the middle. Yeah, there. Oh, look, he just fell off. He just fell off. Well, he going to get back on there real quick, just like that. Because we not dealing with you, player. Now, I'm going to take my little butter here. Little butter, butter, butter. Butter, butter, butter. Hey, butter, butter, butter. It's going to run a little bit across the top of him. Over each slice, just like that. That butter get in there and do its thing on there. Use butter, margarine, parquet, whatever, imperial. You know what I'm saying? Just like that. Put it on there and let that melt in there just like that, just like that. I'm only using this much because I'm really trying to watch my cholesterol. So you want to butter it to your own taste and desires. You know what I mean? that sit on top of that bad boy like that. Okay, okay. Now we're getting down to the nitty gritty for show, which is the plating. Now time for the nitty and gritty, which is the plating. Bam. Take our little chicken here. Set that bad boy on there, that thigh piece on there just like that. Then we're going to take this right here, the drumstick, set him just to the side, just like that. Then, we're going to take our bacon ranch pasta. Pop him on there like that. Like that there. And I like the middle piece of bread with that butter on him just like that. Gonna tee him off. Set him to the side like that. Spin him around so y'all can see that. Can y'all see that? Oh, you can't see that? Maybe I need to lift the camera a little bit. Well, let me lift this bad boy a little bit. Y'all get a view of that there. How's that look there? And there you have it, y'all. Italian fried chicken, bacon ranch, pasta, and Italian herb bread. I'm signing out. I love y'all.